Good, barely morning, everyone. This is Alana. Oh, I'm in my favorite spot with all the star jasmine behind me. I'm like unreasonably excited because it's almost my birthday. My birthday's like a month away, but I need to be excited about something, so just give this to me. It's how my brain works. And so, one of the things as I round the corner towards 31, that I'm very, very interested in sharing is just, my limited knowledge, my understanding of the world. I want to be a teacher very badly. In a perfect world, I'd be a ceramic teacher again, because that was a wonderful time. Not a lot of money in it, for sure, not enough to live on, but I've got a lot of other knowledge in this world, and so if you want to listen, stick around. I've got 3 big things that I wanted to share, like, just with living my life, that I want everyone else to not have to learn the hard way. I'll say them quickly, and then I will go in depth in them so you can just get the information you want, and then you can just run away, because I know how the mind works. I might be an artist, but I'm also an attorney and also a psychologist, so human mind is fascinating to me. So, the 3 things that I've learned so far up until age 31 are this. Number 1 is actually an acronym. Acronym? Anagram? Whatever the descriptor is. Number 1 is a concept called MIPSI, which I learned from being in martial arts for almost a decade as a child. That's modesty, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. Number 2, the concept that unconditional love without boundaries is self-harm. Number 2. Number 3 is a really very much connected to the first 2. And I'm going to go into all of this in a little bit, but number 3 is, through betrayal, you do not need, nor should you ever, give the benefit of the doubt. So what do all of these mean? If you stay for any longer than that, excellent! Welcome to hearing some life stories. So number 1, kind of the basis of my own ethos as a person in this life. The concept of MIPSI, which I learned through my wonderful, bless his soul, I miss him very much, godfather and master in Taekwondo. His name was Yoon, and he taught me the tenets of Taekwondo through the lens of MIPSI, which is modesty, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. And when I was younger, I was in Taekwondo from 4 to 13. I didn't really understand those concepts concretely until, I started to live a little bit more life. So modesty is, a lot of things all rolled up together, but it's just knowing how much of yourself to show to others when maybe you shouldn't show all of yourself to others. We'll get there. Integrity, that's pretty much keeping with your morals, with whatever your values are, sticking to them. Perseverance. I think grit is another really good descriptor for that. Modesty, integrity, perseverance, self-control. I've always had a good handle on self-control. And I think that goes well with indomitable spirit, is just being strong to your core through whatever the world throws at you, because it will throw at you. So, number 2. Unconditional love without boundaries is self-harm. This one goes out to all of my fellow artists that are autistic, that are queer, that are, we just love to give and give and give, and our hearts are, to quote Megamind, as big as an ocean inside of a bigger ocean. And this very much has come out through surviving all of my previous intimate relationships, for sure. And I do use the term surviving very seriously. And this is why, like, number 2 and number 3 are so interconnected, but I'm trying to keep them separate, is that you will give your all to someone who does not give a shit, but will pretend they do, will say everything to the otherwise, will do everything physically to show one way, when mentally, complete 180, complete opposite. And we all know this. We, especially in this age of Aquarius, we all are starting to be able to see through the facades that people have kept up their entire lives. So please learn that unconditional love without boundaries is self-harm every single time. So just pour that love back into yourself. Number 3. Number 3 is, I prefaced it with the concept of betrayal because it is still near and dear to my heart to give people the benefit of the doubt. However, to put it biblically, if betrayal were forgivable, Satan would still be at the side of God herself. And this is like something very new that I have learned as well, through life, but also through the ingesting of media. I'm going to give you 2 very disparate concepts right now. First of all, we're going to go fully historical. I'm very interested in Robert de Bruce in Scotland and Ireland, and someone's got a lot to say about that. I'm very interested in that era of history, of parts of the world trying to escape the rule of an imperialist, hyper-nationalist, country, nothing like today. And the concept of Robert de Bruce giving the benefit of the doubt to people that ultimately betrayed him. And he almost lost, his entire family because of that. The other half of that is, going to jump into Legend of Zelda. I love Legend of Zelda, and I'm very into the newest game, Tears of the Kingdom. I'm super stuck on part of it. We're not going to talk about it. I fucking hate it. Stupid construct, whatever. The boss is horrible. But part of that, the story of this newest Legend of Zelda game is that King Rauru, which is like why I wear an anklet now, because it makes me feel cool. This main character trusts someone that obviously shouldn't be trusted, and it absolutely leads to the downfall and his death. So just the thought, in fact, that giving individuals that deep down should not be given the benefit of the doubt can truly cause your own downfall, can almost cause your own death. For sure, I am a victim of that. I am very grateful to be alive, and that is truly because of the divine. At this point, it's not because of my own, it's partially because of my own grit, but it's truly because of the favor of the divine that I still exist in this hard-ass world. And so giving people the benefit of the doubt through betrayal is not the way to go, my dears. But that doesn't mean that you don't still have a beautiful life to live regardless. I am so excited to be 31. I cannot wait to see what the latter 2/3 of my life is going to be like. Maybe 2/4, who knows? Maybe I'll live to be 120. I certainly have a lot of things I'd like to do. Maybe another 90 years is enough time to get it all done. Who knows? This might be the last time my soul comes to this earth, so let's see what we can do. So that's all for today. If you're still here listening, thank you. I hope you learned something. I hope you got something from it. Share your stories. Share with the world what you've learned in your X amount of years of life. I can't wait to hear it. Have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you all soon.